Well, hello YouTube. This is DJ Rude, and I want to welcome you to Rude's Kitchen. Right now, basically, I got the idea from Jonathan Elliskins and from Jason Early, our UK YouTube DJs. Kind of just utilizing their idea to do my own take on how to cook something. And this is one of my favorite meals that I like to do. Now, this is a bit more generic than Jason's version. It looked like Jason made his sauces completely from scratch. I use a pre-made barbecue sauce. It's made by Stubbs, which is a guy who owns a restaurant called Stubbs in Texas. I mean, this stuff's absolutely great. But I don't, I tamper with it, put it that way. All this other stuff I use to put inside of it to make it my own. So, Stubbs, a little bit of ketchup to kind of, add to it. Kind of water it down so that it can take all the extra ingredients we put in it. Got some Tabasco, a little bit of lemon pepper, granulated garlic, ground pepper here. It's full of peppercorn medley, what it is. Some habanero chili hot sauce, chile, as they say in Mexico. Chile habanero. Okay, and some Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning. It's kind of like a seasoning salt. And then, well, we won't get to that yet. Tapatio, this is a Mexican hot salsa. Or it's not a salsa, it's more of a hot sauce. And then I put a little bit of this, not Jack Daniels. This is a little cheaper than Jack Daniels, but it's been around a lot longer and I enjoy it. I think it's great stuff. So I put a little bit of this in here. I know Jason mentioned something about putting a little bit of Jack Daniels in, and but right now I have Evan Williams. And then I add a little bit of yellow mustard, and that's what we'll mix in, and I'll show the finished product as soon as I'm done. But the first thing we do is we boil the ribs. These are beef back ribs, and I have them cut individually. They come in slabs, and there's 2 slabs here. Each rib is cut individually. And I boil these first. And then over here we have pork spare ribs. And what I do is I rub the Stubbs barbecue spice rub on it, a little bit of garlic, salt, or actually just plain granulated garlic, and lemon pepper, and the Stubbs rub. And I rub it all over both sides of it, and I stick it in the oven and cover it with foil, and in preparation for the barbecue. We boil these when they're cooked all the way through. Then I sprinkle the Stubbs rub, the granulated garlic, and the lemon pepper all over that, and then we put it out on the barbecue. But what we do first is we baste it in Stubbs moppin' sauce. So it's pretty much a 3-part deal. The rub, the moppin' sauce, while it's cooking in the oven, put the moppin' sauce on it. And this here is right after they're boiled, we put the moppin' sauce on it. The barbecue sauce doesn't go on until after it's been on the grill. So as soon as we pull it off the grill, the baste, this barbecue baste is cooked onto it, and then we put everything on the table here or on the counter, and then I put my concoction, which you'll see in a minute. Okay, so let me get everything started and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the step here with the barbecue sauce. And you can use whatever barbecue sauce you want. I choose this one. It's Stubbs spicy barbecue sauce. Because I like to make the ribs very spicy. So you can omit that part if you're shy and you can't handle the spicy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump the whole entire container here. And I believe that this is, it's 18 ounces, so it's just over a pint. Okay. And I've already got a bottle of the Evan Williams, so I'm just going to pour the remaining amount in here, which probably equals about 3 shots. Okay, now this is the base. We don't mess with this. We leave it just like it is. Add a little bit of mustard. Okay, which I would say is probably like about 4 ounces that I just dumped in there. A little bit of the tapatio. Yeah, you can substitute whatever hot sauce or chili you have, and or omit completely if you can't hang. This is the salsa picante de chile habanero by El Yucateco. It's a hot sauce that's made in Mexico. This is extremely hot. Habanero, or habanero, if you want me to anglicize it, is one of the hottest chilies available. Put a little bit of Tabasco. Now, believe it or not, it's not going to be that hot because it's going to be pretty well watered down with when I put the ketchup and stuff in it. Now I add a little bit of the garlic salt. I'm sorry, the granulated garlic. Probably, I would say it was about a tablespoon. And I'm not going to put lemon pepper because I'm going to put fresh lemon juice straight in. And these are from my tree. Okay. So now when you see it here, you see it's pretty watery. It's going to be very runny. So we add some consistency back to it by adding a little bit of ketchup, which will also water down the extreme heat of all the hot sauce and the spicy barbecue sauce to begin with. So I would say that was probably about 8 ounces that I just put in there. Okay, then I put a little bit of the coarse ground pepper. Then I'd say probably about a dash or two. It'll take forever to even try to get a teaspoon in there. And let me see, that's it. So we're going to use the whisk, stir it all up. You can see there, it's back to a nice thick consistency. And I would say to stir it for a good minute or so, just to make sure that it's very well blended. Oh, then you stop and have a drink of your Bacardi and Coke. It's the weekend. I'm allowed to escape from my fitness program for one lousy day, okay? You guys lay off. Okay, so now I always use my clean pinky, stick it in there. Damn, that's good. And spicy. Okay. Okay, so that's it. We'll come back when we're ready to slap that stuff on the grill. Okay, so now I'm putting the rub on. That's the Stubbs barbecue spice rub. Granulated garlic. Just give it a nice even coating. And then I just kind of push it in with my hands just to, rub it. It says, and we flip it, slap it, flip it, rub it down. Oh no! Never mind, that was old school. Okay. All right, get the other side, nice even coating. This really adds to the flavoring because this is going to soak in really well when it's in the oven. And then after it comes out of the oven, then we'll put the baste on it. So, okay, it's going in the oven now. We'll see you when it's ready to come out.
How long do you need it for? Make sure you say that because that's what I would want to know.
So we'll put it in, and it'll probably be in the oven for about an hour, maybe a little more. We put the foil around it because it kind of creates a hot box effect and cooks it quicker. Oh, but you might want to clear the oven of your griddle or anything you might have in there. Make sure you use a handy oven mitt or you burn the crap out of yourself. That calls for another drink. Here we are.